How's it going?
It's good. Good. How are you?
Good. This is weird because you're in LA right now, aren't you?
Yes.
And
Yes.
I'm in LA, and we're still doing this crap over Zoom.
I know. It's so sad.
Freaking 2022, huh?
Yeah. It's my year, but it's like not,
It's not.
because COVID's still around. Like it's just, oh,
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's got to be frustrating as well. Where are you right now? Like, I don't want to give out your exact location,
yeah.
but
I'm actually in Beverly Hills.
although by the
Um,
time this airs, you'll be long gone, so don't worry about it.
yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Beverly Hills in a hotel.
cool. How is that? What's that like? That's got to be nice and fancy.
Um, I'm loving it. I've never stayed in a fancier hotel in my life. I'm like, oh, like they come in and clean I leave it a mess, and then when I come back, it's super clean. I'm like, it's like
Yep.
I'm living with my mother again. Like,
Do you have like the slippers that say BH on it, or does it have your
oh
name or
yes, yes. No, they're literally right on the floor. I wear them all day, every day.
are they fancy? Okay, I've never seen a Beverly Hills hotel slipper
um,
before.
you know what?
Except
They're not as fancy as you'd think they would be. I'll show them.
okay.
I'm gonna. Well, you said when it airs, I won't be here, so
Yeah, you're
but
gone.
they're comfy though.
Oh, those are cool.
Yeah.
Well, those are
Yeah,
good
they're
because
cute.
those are the ones that you would wear and then so you know those haven't been left behind by the person before you, so that's good.
No, there's like new bags of them. Like I could take them home,
Right. As you should.
and I
Um
might.
hey, where's aren't you British? Where's your
Yes,
accent? You lost it.
I know. I'm too social, so I lost mine.
Yeah.
My brother kind of still has his, but both of my parents have like the thickest. If I'm around a bunch of British people, I'm instantly like British.
Comes right back. I relate to you in two ways. First of all, I grew up on Merseyside in Liverpool. So when I moved
Okay,
over here, yeah, you become a product of your environment. You lose it within a
you
couple of
do.
months. Yeah.
Yeah, like if I hang out with my friends that have Southern accents, I'm like, "Hey y'all," and then when I hang out with like my hood friends, I'm like, it's literally like apparently it means you like them and it's
Yeah.
like a form of like endearment. But I'm like anyone that has an accent, I start like Australian, I'm like, hello, and I'm like, what was wrong? Why am I talking like that? Like,
That's
it's so embarrassing. It's so weird.
that's an interesting psychology of it. Yeah, that maybe that's a compliment
Yeah.
to them if you pick up their accent.
Yeah.
Huh.
I'm so known for like anything anyone in my life says, it like becomes in my vocabulary. And they're like, you're such a copycat. And I'm like, I'm sorry. Like,
Just throw that term at them. Product of your environment. You become what
yeah,
you're around. That's all.
100%.
It's a nicer way. The other thing that we have in common is, boy, it's real easy to get car sick after a few minutes. I saw you post about that.
Oh my goodness. It's like it's awful. I
Yeah.
don't even know what's I feel like there's something wrong with me because lots of other people don't experience this and I can't get in any car. Like we have people pick us up and I'm like, "Can I please sit in the front?" Like you're supposed to let your elders sit in the front and everyone else is like sitting in the back. I'm like, "Please let me sit in the front. I'm gonna get sick."
Yeah, it's the worst. I'm the same way. I have to drive everywhere. Do you pack like Dramamine or anything with you just in case?
No, but I should.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I usually like I was just in England for a little bit, so I was like taking the tube and like I wasn't really on like taking cars. But if I'm with my friends, everyone would tell you that I always drive. We always take my car. No one else is allowed to drive, or I'll be like vomiting out the window.
Oh, that's not a fun
Yeah.
day. Yeah, I remember those even as a kid because I moved over here when I was 9, and I remember as a kid those the taxi cabs, the old school ones would have seats
Hmm.
on the other side, so you're driving backwards, and I remember sitting in those, and I think that's where it all started. That was terrible.
It's awful.
Yeah. So, what are you doing while you're here? What's the plan?
Yeah, literally just meetings, radio interviews, press, just the whole day.
Yeah. And then what? Do you get to do anything fun for yourself? Anything on your list of things to do in LA?
Yes, but I don't really have time to do any of them. I got a massage the other day. That was like our first like break.
Yeah.
And that was awesome. I get to work out every morning. There's a gym at my hotel. So I have like my moments of peace
That's
before my whole
good.
day starts.
You
Yeah.
can't sneak away and go to Universal or Disneyland or anything, huh?
No, I wish. Oh,
Ay,
I've
ay,
never been to
ay.
Disneyland.
Come on. Next time. Next trip.
Next time. Yeah.
Next trip for sure. How's your sleep schedule? This has got to be all bonkers right now, too. What time did you get up this morning?
Yeah, I actually got up at 5:30. Um, I am kind of on New York time,
Mm.
so I keep waking up at like 5:36 and not being able to go back to bed, and then I just get up and work out. But yeah, definitely going to bed late, waking up early.
I was gonna say because five would be like 1 p.m. England time.
Oh yeah,
Hmm,
my
Your
sleep schedule is whack.
your true colors are showing. Now we know you're lazy and you get up at 1 o'clock every day.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
so this has got to be crazy. People might think this is all happening overnight for you, but this is very much
Yeah.
not. I know you've done like Steve Harvey. You've done all these things over here. You did the
Yeah.
American Idol. A lot of people know you from there, of
Hmm.
course. But you've been doing this since you were. Is that did I read that right? You were entering contests when you were 8.
Yeah, yeah. And like talent shows when I was like 6. Like I have always just loved music. My parents bought me a karaoke machine when I was like 5, and I would sing in the living room. Like there's videos and videos and videos of me wanting to sing for everybody.
Oh my God, they were probably like, "Oh, this was a bad gift idea," because she just won't stop.
Oh, yeah. Like I remember one time actually getting sent to my room because I did something bad, probably like ate cream cheese or something when I wasn't supposed to. I used to do that a lot. And they sent me to my room. You're supposed to like sit in a room in silence. And I remember just cranking my Hannah Montana like karaoke machine to like full blast and being like, "You get the bet." And my dad came in and like, ripped the whole thing out of the wall and was like, "I'm taking this. When you get sent to your room, you need to be quiet. You don't get to enjoyably sing and have the
Yeah,
time of your life in front of your mirror like you're having a timeout."
they put you on stage in the bedroom. Wow, yeah, that's crazy. Because what
Yeah.
I don't. That's amazing when you're 8. Because all I was thinking about it when I was 8 was playing football and just eating Jaffa cakes. So that's pretty
Oh my
amazing.
goodness, those are my favorite.
They're the greatest.
Are literally my favorite thing in the entire world.
Yeah, they're hard to get around here. There's even
They
British
are so
shops, but
hard to get.
it's ridiculous.
Yeah,
Let's put that out there. We need Jaffa cakes immediately.
we do
Endorse,
need Jaffa cakes.
sponsor the tour.
Imagine if I got a Jaffa cake sponsorship. That would My life would be complete, honestly. I get like the 10-foot boxes sent to me from England for Christmas because everyone in my family knows I love them.
Hey, you're saying it. You've got like 4 managers and label people on the line here listening in. So there
Yeah,
you
Jaffa
go.
cakes.
Bad idea, actually, terrible
Yeah.
idea. What do your friends think of all this, or did you make some new friends and got rid of them?
Yeah. I've definitely made new friends, so I'm not kicking out my old ones. I love them. But honestly, everyone in my life is so supportive. They're so happy for me. They can't believe it. Like they just send me things being like, "This person follows you." Like, "Oh my goodness, I can't believe." Like some of my friends even get like my best friend Sarah gets recognized in public as my best friend. And they're like, "Oh my goodness, you're Lauren Spencer Smith's best friend." And she's like, "Oh my God, I feel like people know me."
Because you put her on your story and your page all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I put her on
funny.
my TikTok and just make videos with her. Yeah.
Who do they freak out that's following you? Like, what celebs are following you that they're like, oh my
Um,
God?
Julia Michaels started following me. Ryan Tedder started following
Oh,
me.
he's the best.
Jimmy Fallon like DM'd me. Yeah, because they get like the full update. Like they always know everything that happened in my day. So they get like the behind the scenes of what everyone doesn't
Yeah.
know yet too. So they just get so excited for me.
It's cool because right now where you are, you're around all these people. Like Ryan Tedder lives not far from where you are. I think
Yeah,
Julia Michaels.
I'm actually doing a songwriting session with Ryan next week.
No kidding.
Yeah, I'm
That's
very excited.
that's way better than Disneyland.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm very excited.
Good for you. Wow.
Yeah.
That's incredible. Good for you. And I don't mean
Yeah.
that condescendingly. I mean that's a big deal. That's
I,
killer.
I'm very excited. Yeah.
I'm just imagining all the instructions that you've got to get when you go to his house because he's got a front door guy who probably sees
I know.
artists come and go all day.
Yeah. I'm sure he has like security and there's like a gate.
Secret codes, all
Yeah.
that stuff. Well, that'd be good. So that's a song you guys are working on that he wrote. I don't know what you can say about that or not, but
Yeah, no, we haven't written anything yet. So we're basically just gonna walk in and give each other the ideas that we have. I'm sure I'll play him the music I have to give him kind of the realm of what I'm shooting for when I write songs, but I'm sure we'll come up with something great. I can't see myself doing something with Ryan Tedder and it sucking.
nothing,
Yeah.
zero. Good for
Yeah.
you. That's exciting. That's really exciting. Hey, how are you kind of keeping yourself in check with all this too? Because and saying, hey, this is all great. This is what I want to do, but you don't want to wake up tomorrow and be 30 and just missed this whole time in your life. So how are you?
Yeah.
That's got to be a little push and pull there, isn't there?
Yeah, it definitely, this is like the one job like balances everything because you also like I'm very such a workaholic. I don't say no to anything. I'm like, no, I need to do each interview. but I bought myself a camera. And I videotape myself every day. And at the end of the day, I'm like, day 14, fingers crossed. I did this interview, I did this, just so I can like watch back, because you do definitely get caught up in the moment and kind of forget to enjoy it a little bit, just because
Mm-hmm.
everything is so, so busy.
Yeah, because you're 18, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, it's yeah. How do you remember to stay 18 during some of that? Yeah, that's got to be tough.
It's very, and even like I always tell everyone this growing up, like, when I was like, a bit younger, I obviously did stupid stuff with my friends and stuff like that. But I still was always so cautious about what my image was going to be, because I always knew I wanted to do this. So people wanted to go do things, like the answer was always no, because I always cared about what could come out on the internet at a later date, or like anything. And I've always been so cautious that I feel like I actually like forgot to have fun and
Yeah,
live a little bit. So I've been like making sure that I do that a lot lately.
good. Hopefully, that's where your friends come in and they can. You're like entourage, and you need your own Turtle and Vinny and all these people just to kind of bring you
Yeah.
back down. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's good. So, I know you got a lot of music and stuff that's online. I was flipping through the
Mhm.
iHeart app even last night. I know you've got these albums, the unplugged, like the covers. By the way, how does that work? Because you've got songs from Pink and Zed and all these different artists. Do you have to reach out to them first? I'm just wondering the technical part of that.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest, I might even be explaining this wrong, but like you can just sign up for like I think there's like a website, and you like kind of sign off, like, because obviously they own the song, and I think
Yeah,
like over time they can collect like a percentage kind of the
sure.
publishing. Yeah.
Has any of these artists that you've covered reached out and said, "Hey, that was
No.
awesome"? No, not yet. Hmm.
No. Well, actually, Louis Capaldi made like a video and was like, I love your cover. Like, I saw it on your Spotify. So that was really cool.
He's
And he
great.
said that. But other than that, I don't think so.
So far, just Louis Capaldi and Jimmy Fallon sneaking into your
Yeah.
DMs. What did he
Yeah.
say, by the way? What was that?
He like, there's like a section on his show where I think they do like, they showcase music.
Oh, yeah.
I forget what it's called, but he did like a couple other artists that day as well. And I responded and was like, oh my God, Jimmy Fallon, I love you so much. And he was like, I love this song, like, love it, or something like that. And I was like, oh my God, Jimmy Fallon just had a conversation with me. Like, yeah,
That's exciting. So happy for you.
thank you.
That's a lot going on. And now this song is your own. This one that's out now, fingers crossed. This
Yeah.
is yours. So what's that like? All of a sudden, your music is being accepted.
Yeah. I mean, it's honestly such a great feeling, because when you write songs, they're personal to you, so you love them, but to have, the support from so many people is it's just amazing. I'm so glad that everybody loves my songs.
Yeah. Um, Real quick, who's this about? Who are you mad at? Who are you screaming at in this
Uh,
song?
everybody keeps asking me this.
Yeah.
Definitely someone who's not in my life anymore.
Good.
But yeah, in the past. But of course, it's about a boy. I'm 18. Yeah.
Boys. As we press play on the song, as we'll do this on the radio all over Los Angeles, is there
Hmm.
something about Fingers Crossed that you want people to really pay attention to? Whether it's a vocal part, a fill, the drums, any kind of
Yeah.
instrument. What is something you want them to say? Everybody in the car, be quiet. Listen to this part.
Yeah. I would just say like the emotion of the lyrics and the vocal, like just really paying attention to like the hurt in it. And I think it can help so many people, articulate their own emotions and be like, oh, she's really feeling it. But just really being connected to the lyrics and, the emotion behind the vocals.